We are long past the point of hope. With each day, we become more desperate. And we're forced to make unspeakable choices. Just to stay alive. Now, there's no turning back. We have to work together and survive long enough to escape this city. No matter what it takes.
But I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed. When we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow, I think I'll chew it. When we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew.
I know who you are. We're the same, you and I.
We are?
Yes. Drawn to the dark, the damp, where the outside world can leak into this place we call home.
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an Ark-like spacefaring ship. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense toxic gases in the atmosphere.
You know what they say about a captain going down with his ship?
That sounds like a sad story.
Yeah, but mine is sadder. I was born destined to be a captain of a ship that was already down.
Didn't you live through the crash too?
Sure did, bucko. Hell of a thing. Everyone certainly had to readjust.
Welcome to the Agora Arcades.
Hey, new boys, Im. What's it gonna pick up anyway? Alien radio drama?
Professor, would you like to sit? No, thank you. I prefer to stand. Oh, a woman of action, I love that.
What do you think is going to happen now that Earth is okay?
Everyone wants to go back, but...
Yeah, it'll take a while, right? Too long.
Haven't you been craving some adventure?
Oh, sure, but what if I get the adventure wrong?
A meteoroid? Underwater?
We're all gonna die!
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me.
It looks like our catalytic bacteria is starting to have diminishing returns on the energy output.
This sample has definitely been taken from something odd, cool, or on a very radical cocktail of drugs.
It's all connected. This very specific sound pattern, this melody, music is math, math is nature.
It's a countdown.
Great. For what?
Our relaunch window.
And if we miss it?
We wait for 80 years.
This is your home?
Our place.
Harold, just think what wonders await us down there. What new marvels of alien life and power.
Power?
Did I say power? I meant, energy.
Harold Halibut is a handmade narrative game about friendship and life on a city-sized spaceship stuck undersea. It's been 250 years since your home. An Ark-like spaceship fled an Earth on the verge of Cold War to find a habitable planet on which to preserve the human race. You are Harold, a young lab assistant to the ship's lead scientist, Jean Marot. While most of the other inhabitants have reconciled themselves to a life lived aboard the sunken ship, Marot still works tirelessly to find a way to leave the planet and find a new, drier home. Of course, we don't want to spoil too much of the story, so let's dive into some gameplay details. You're able to explore a huge part of the spaceship right from the beginning of the game. While the professor will always have tasks waiting for you, the wonderfully weird rest of the Fedorans will keep you just as busy. It was very important for us to not only focus on an exciting main storyline, but to create a world full of interesting events and meaningful encounters. The dialogues don't only help you progress in the main story, but also help you get to know more about the many characters that inhabit our world. Weaving through the narrative, you'll run into playful interactions like repairing a broken 3D printer. Your PDA is always available to you for an overview of current tasks as well as messages from other characters.
This is also where Harold's personal drawings are kept, as well as a few more shenanigans. At this point, you might be wondering how we achieved the stop-motion-like look of the game. We are in fact building every single thing you see in the game in the real world. We build sets and puppets and then 3D scan everything. We're then able to use motion capturing to create lifelike animations for a huge cast of characters. While the game begins with Harold's mundane day-to-day, mysterious events and a fateful encounter will soon plunge you into a new world that nobody could have guessed existed, and one that may hold the key to Moreau's relaunch plans. We're really excited to find out how you like being immersed in this unique world and the feeling of puppeteering Harold.